Stephen Linkus, the Chief of Staff for Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools. We kicked off our first ever district-wide Parents as Partners initiative in January of this year as part of our ongoing efforts to provide an open line of communication and support for our parents. We held 6 workshops at various campuses before the abrupt closure of schools throughout the state due to the threat of the novel coronavirus, COVID-19. Despite the current shift from face-to-face communications in our schools, we remain committed to providing you with the information and the tools necessary to help your child succeed during this new environment of distance learning. We're hosting an online version of our Parents as Partners workshop. Our sessions will focus on topics to accommodate the current virtual learning activities that are taking place for our students. The sessions include information for parents with children at all grade levels, with tips on how to improve student literacy, the online learning applications, and our district's continuous learning plan. Before we get started, here's a message from Superintendent Dr. Charles Faust with more about the district's continuous learning plan.
I'm Dr. Charles Faust, your Superintendent of Schools. I want to begin by thanking parents for their patience and support during these unprecedented circumstances that have challenged us all in so many ways. Together, we have persevered by drawing from our unwavering commitment to provide our children with the best education possible. Despite the challenges we face due to the health pandemic caused by COVID-19, KCKPS has made significant progress this year in student achievement. We know that students perform better academically when parents and schools work together in support of their educational journey. Our buildings may be closed, but principals are available and committed to assisting students with online enrichment activities. We must continue our collaborative partnership to keep our students on track to reach our proficiency goal of 40% or above by 2023. This is why we began hosting a series of Parents as Partners workshops this year to help you become more knowledgeable about the valuable resources and programs available to support you with your child's academic growth. Through this online platform, KCKPS staff will cover several topics: Diploma Plus and college readiness, how to use the online applications for distance learning activities, and graduation requirements. Thank you for joining us for your online Parents as Partner workshop and participating in the district's Parents as Partners initiative. We are committed to building and sustaining relationships with you and your child during this critical time. So let's continue to work together to keep our students and KCKPS on track to academic excellence.
We would like to thank Dr. Faust for explaining the importance of the district's new Parents as Partners initiative and how we are here to support you, our parents. Next, we have Dr. LaShonda Bilbo-Irvin with some information to share with you from our Diploma Plus team.
Hello, I'm Dr. LaShonda Bilbo-Irvin, Director of Diploma Plus College and Career Readiness Department. As we navigate our new virtual reality, please know the work in our department continues moving forward. It's not too late to complete the FAFSA application, apply for scholarships, and take a virtual tour of colleges that are of interest to you. Please contact any of the campus-based Diploma Plus staff at any of our high schools. The lead college and career coordinator and college advisors are ready to help our students in any way that they can. Students enrolled in KCKCC and Tech Center are continuing their studies and are off to a great start. Students, please reach out to the college and career facilitator to assist you in being successful as you navigate Blackboard and your classwork. I'm excited to announce the launch of the first edition of the Diploma Plus Digest. This online newsletter will serve to inform our school community of all of the opportunities offered through the Diploma Plus department from elementary to high school. Log on to the KCKPS website and click on the College and Career Readiness tool for access to this publication. It's never too early to start planning for your future.
We would like to thank Dr. Irvin and her staff for the work they do each day to ensure our students are prepared to graduate and attend college. Next, we have Alan King, our Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning. He has information to share with parents who have questions or concerns about their child having enough credits to graduate this year.
On March 31st, our Board of Education approved a change in the graduation requirements for the class of 2020 only. Instead of requiring the 25 credits for graduation that our board previously identified, the class of 2020 needs to meet the specific 21 credits as identified by KSDE. And those credits are 4 credits of English. These would be English 1, 2, 3, and 4 that our students have been taking each year of high school. Some students may currently be taking college classes that count for English 3 or 4. 3 credits of math. These credits would most likely be Algebra and Geometry 2 or 3, and a higher level math class such as ICA. Hopefully, most students have earned these credits because our board requires more math credits than KSDE. 3 credits of science. These credits can apply to any science class, such as biology, physical science, physics, and chemistry, or other science classes offered at school. 3 credits of social studies. These credits must be world history, American government, and economics. American government and economics are required, and most seniors need to finish these classes this semester in order to graduate. 1 credit of physical education, 1 credit of fine arts such as art, vocal music, orchestra, band, or theater, and 6 elective classes. These credits can be any other class passed that are not included in the ones that we've already talked about. If we look at the big picture, you need 4 credits of English, 3 of math, 3 of science, 3 of social studies, 1 of PE, 1 of fine arts, and 6 electives, which gives you a total of 21. Before you decide that you're finished and ready to graduate, you need to ask yourself, what are the credits requirements of any institutions that I plan on attending after high school? Are they requiring specific credits that you haven't completed yet? Am I eligible for any scholarships or rewards that require more than 21 credits? Do I need to finish my classes that will help me with meeting my career goals? It's important that you answer all these questions for yourself before you make a decision. And it's also important that you check with your high school counselor to ensure that you have or are working on the credits you need to graduate.
Thank you, Alan, for sharing information that can help our parents and students during this distance learning process. If parents have any questions, please call us at our call center. The number there is 913-627-2455. We understand the stress this new learning environment can be for parents and students as they're trying to navigate online learning. We have a few tips to share with parents that can help support their children during this distance learning process.
KCKPS parents, thanks for partnering with our school district. We understand that the unpredicted state that we are in due to the COVID virus and social distancing rules has caused schools to close for the remaining of the school year. Although our schools are not in session, students should be engaged in online learning activities. Parents, we thank you for staying on track and allowing your child to remain engaged in learning online. Hopefully, these tips can help you as you assist your child at home. In order to help students to be successful online, a routine may help. Having a set time of the day to log in online can help your child stay on a schedule and also help you monitor their learning. Students are accustomed to having a schedule while in school to help them stay on track. Try to provide a quiet environment with the least amount of distractions so that your child can concentrate on his or her learning. Be sure to communicate with your child's teacher if you or your child has questions about any online learning activity. Stay safe and know that we must continue our partnership with you. Remember that we're in this together. KCKPS parents, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hookfin, for providing those tips to help parents provide the structure their children need at home during their online learning activities. Up next, we want to share a few tips on the most common questions we receive on how to use your devices. Julie Leach, our 21st Century Learning Instructional Coach, will show you how to navigate through the online learning process.
A couple of things for Seesaw. Parents need to first understand one of the big misconceptions about Seesaw is that there is only one way that parents access it, is that the same way that their students do. And so for parents, there is a family portal that's different than their students' portal. And so students see all of the assignments and all of the activities and stuff, and parents get to see like the end product, which is really cool. And so here is my screen. So the important thing is that the information that you get on how to access Seesaw, you get from your classroom teacher. So you need to reach out to them and ask them to send you access. You will get an invitation. And you can download the Seesaw Family app. And so that's available for free on both Androids and iPads or iPhones, or whatever other device that you have. And when you go to log in, you're going to have some information from the teacher. And so what's really fun is when you log in, and I say log in, it's going to ask me if I am a teacher, a student, or a family member. And when I say I'm a family member, it's going to ask me for some information. If you had already signed in, this is where you would do. So you might also create an account. It will show my picture, and so it's going to scan a QR code. If you don't have this, you will see at the bottom down here, there's a URL that you can go to. And so you're either going to scan this QR code in front of your camera, if it's on your phone, or down at the bottom, you'll see where you can put that URL to sign in. Once you've done that, I'm going to close this window. You guys will actually be able to see what I see. So now you have another window. So then you're logged in as a parent. So I am a parent in the district. My son attends Stony Point North Elementary. And so his teacher, he actually used Seesaw for student council. And so this is what you see. The center here is if there is anything new, any updates. You will also see the journals and the class that your child attends. So there might be multiple classes. And so what's fun is that these are all pictures that were uploaded from an event that they had. So you will actually get to go through and see all of the things that your child is submitting as work as a parent. The other awesome piece is this inbox allows you to directly communicate with the classroom teacher. And so I can go in and I can communicate with the classroom teacher. And so the teacher will communicate with me, and then I can go in and just communicate right back. So it allows me that direct communication with the classroom teacher. If I have multiple children in the district, they will both show up here. So all of your kids will show up on the left, and you'll be able to scan and look through there. What students will see, though, in the class app is assignments and all other kinds of things. So on here, you can see as a parent all different kinds of things. So you can see the journal, which is the center section. And then if you click on activities, it will show you what are the activities that are due for this week. And then all the way over to the right on the inbox, those are messages and announcements from the teacher. So you have a lot of options, and this is what students will be accessing on their devices. If you are having difficulty logging into Seesaw or Google Classroom or any of those learning platforms, you need to go straight to the classroom teacher. If for some reason you're not getting a response from the classroom teacher, then reach out to the administrator at the building. One of those two people are going to be able to get you access, and we just want to make sure that you get access sooner than later, but they both can point you in the right direction.
Thank you, Julie, for providing insight into how to use the devices and applications to access the online learning activities. This concludes our online Parents as Partners session. We hope the information we provided was useful to you as a parent. We at KCKPS want to thank you for your patience and support. Your partnership is critical to the success of your child and the school community as a whole. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to the district's call center at 913-627-2455, Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And remember to encourage your child to read every day.